All right, guys, here is your tutorial to show you how to create a color changing name animation. We are going to be using Google Slides to do this today. So let's go ahead and take a look at my example. So this is what you're going to be creating is an animation of your name changing colors. You have the option of adding some fun little symbols or details around your name if you want, but that is optional. All you really need to do is create your name changing colors. And you can see that mine is going in a rainbow. So it starts with red, then orange, then yellow, then green, then blue, then purple. You don't have to do a rainbow if you don't want to. You can choose any colors you want, but you do have to use at least 3 different colors to change your name. Let me show you how I made this. So you are going to go to Add or Create, and you're going to create a new slide. And we're just waiting for that to go ahead and create. And I'm on my son's account, so it's creating a slide with his name. So now I'm on Google Slides, and the first thing I need to do is on this first slide, I'm just going to delete this box with the subtitle because I don't need it. And on the click to add title box, I'm just going to click and I'm going to write my name. So now I'm going to choose the font that I want my name to be. So I'm going to click up here at the top of the screen where it says font, and I'm going to choose from one of these font examples. There's lots of different things to choose from. You can choose whichever one you like best. I'm going to choose Cherry Cream Soda because that is a new one that I haven't seen before. So that changes my font of my name. And now I'm going to make my name nice and big. And to do that, I can either click right here and choose the biggest size they have, which is pretty good, but I think I still want mine to be a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to keep clicking on this plus sign to make my picture bigger until I'm happy with how big it is. And I think that looks pretty good right there. Now I can just click and drag on, just like if you click around until you go to the line and get this little cross arrow symbol, you can click and drag to move your name down. Now it's putting it down towards the center of my screen. All right, so now I have my name and I'm going to change the color and I'm going to change it to red because I'm going to do my name changing into rainbow colors. So I'm going to choose red. And again, you can choose whatever colors you want for your name to change into as long as you choose 4 or more colors. All right, so I've got my name in red. And now I am going to go to the shape tool to choose some fun little, just, shapes to go around to decorate my name. And if I go to call outs, that's where I was able to find this little star, and they have a couple of different stars. They have arrows. They have all different kinds of shapes you can choose from to decorate your name with. I'm just going to go ahead and use those same stars that I used before. So I'm just going to click and drag, and that will create a star. And I can change the color by clicking on the fill color right up here, and I'll change it to yellow. And now that I have this, I can just hit Control and Alt and make a whole bunch of different copies. While I'm holding Control Alt down, I can just click and drag, and make copies of those stars, as many as I want. I'm doing a whole lot more than I did in my example, just to have fun. Okay, so I've added all those copies. And now I'm going to create my next frame. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to right click on my first slide and I'm going to hit duplicate slide. And now I have 2 of the same slide. So I'm going to change this one so that it starts changing color. So I'm going to highlight my name. I'm going to choose the fill color, and now I'm going to choose orange. So my name is orange. Oops, I did the wrong one. So I'm choosing, it's the color over here, the text color, not the fill color. Sorry. All right, so I'm choosing orange. So now my name is orange. And now I'm going to take all of my stars and I'm just going to rotate them all a little bit, just so they are facing a different direction than they were on the first slide. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that with all of my different stars here. And you can go in the other direction too, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now all of my stars are rotated slightly, and that will be my second frame. So here's the first one, and here's the second one. And if you just kind of click back and forth, you can kind of see already how this is going to start moving. All right, so now I'm going to duplicate my red slide again, my slide 1. So right click, duplicate slide, and I'm going to pull this copy down underneath my orange one, and now I'm just going to change the color to yellow. All right, so now I have my first color, my second color, and my third color. So you can see that my stars are kind of just going back and forth and rotating. All right, so now I just need to create a few more slides, and I can just create these slides simply by duplicating the slides that I already have. So now I'm going to take my second slide where the stars are slightly rotated, and I'm going to duplicate that one. And I'm going to pull that one down below my yellow name. I'm going to change the color again. Now I'm going to change it to green because that's next on our rainbow. And now I'm going to go back up to my yellow slide. I'm going to duplicate that because I need the stars in this formation now. Duplicate slide, drag that one down below. Now this is my fifth slide, and I'm going to change the color to blue. All right, and now I just need one more, and I need to go back to my slightly rotated stars. So I'm going to choose this green one, and I'm going to click duplicate slide, and I'm going to drag that one down below my blue name. I'm going to click on my name and highlight it and change the color to purple. All right, so now I have my whole list of frames or slides that are going to create my rainbow name animation. So I have my red, my orange, my yellow, my green, my blue, and my purple. But now I need to turn this into an animation. Sure, I could go ahead and present and just go slide by slide. But that's no fun to make people want to click on it. We're making an animation. It should just go all by itself. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to go to where it says File and click, and you're going to go down to Publish to the web. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a link that somebody can click on to see your animation. So I'll show you how we're going to click on that, and then we're going to change the settings to set up our animation. So the first thing you're going to change is you're going to change it where it says Auto Advanced Slides, and we're going to change it from every 3 seconds to every second, just to make that transition a little bit more quick, so it seems more like an animation. Then we're going to click Start Slideshow as soon as the player loads, which means as soon as somebody clicks on this link, the animation will play right away. Next, we're going to click restart the slideshow after the last slide, which will just make your slideshow repeat. So it will continue playing as long as you keep the link open. All right, the last thing we're going to do before we hit publish is we're going to go to Publish Content and Settings, and we're going to go to Restrict Access to the Following in Jefferson County Public Schools. And this will make sure that the only people who can see this link are people who belong to your school, because we don't want to be sharing this information with strangers on the internet. Okay, so as soon as we have all of those checked, I'm actually going to go back and I want to change the name. I don't want my son's name appearing on the internet, so I'm just going to change it from his name to my name. And I'm just going to write Mrs. W. So you should only be using your initials when you name your slide before you publish it. That way you're not sharing any of your personal information with strangers on the internet. All right, let's go back to publish to the web. And we're going to make sure that all of those settings are how I just did it. So every second, click Start Slideshow as soon as the player loads, click Restart the slideshow after the last slide, click Publish Content Settings, choose Jefferson Public County Schools and make sure you're restricting access to only people from Jefferson County Public Schools. And then once you're ready, you can click Publish. Are you sure you want to publish this selection? Okay. So now you have a link and you're going to press Control Copy, or you can even right click right here and go to Copy. And you can even click go to this link right here and it will show you your finished animation. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here's our finished animation that I just created. Looks just like the one I showed you in the beginning, only the font is different this time. All right, so now your animation is done and you are going to copy this link and you're going to go back to your assignment on Google Classroom. You're going to go to add or create. You already have your Google slide right here, so we're going to leave that right there so I can see all of your slides. But to link me to your animation, we're going to click add or create and we're going to click link. And now you should be able to paste that link that you copied into this box and click add link. And now I will be able to see your slideshow that you created as well as your finished animation. And then you're going to hit turn in. And that is how you are going to complete this color changing name animation. Have fun. Don't be afraid to get creative and show me what you got.